Ooh.
Oh my god, do you guys want to see Jody's friend made us a combined birthday Christmas gift? And it's so cute. She made this.
Oh, are those all Taylor's outfits?
Yeah, from like the night we went to the concert. And like she what is this called? Cross stitch? Is this cross stitch?
That's cross stitch, yeah.
Yeah, she cross stitched this whole thing.
Wow. Damn.
You should show a picture to Megan.
Hey, wait, let me check.
She may or may not join tonight.
There is. How would you not know?
Why is there an echo?
Sorry, the echo's probably me.
There may or may not be Megan may or may not be joining tonight because she didn't know that she had an assignment due tonight, so she's working on that. She's also still in New York right now, so but she may join us. We'll see. But you definitely should take a picture of that. Megan loves cross stitching. That's what she's been working on.
Hello, everyone.
How are you?
What's up, Megan?
Howdy.
Just Andy.
Is that coffee?
Yeah.
He's ready.
He's
ready to go, boys.
Coffee?
At this hour?
27:51.
I had a rock star at about noon today, and even I was like, man, this is sketchy.
Coffee gives me motivation to fall asleep.
That ADD
That's the secret.
genes. All right.
Coffee, I don't know, coffee lasts like an hour tops for me.
I'm not much of a caffeine drinker anymore.
That's a fucking lie. That's a fucking lie.
Just kidding. I get my rebels just like the rest of us.
I've been trying to stop drinking energy drinks and I switched to coffee.
That's what Megan's been trying to get me to do, but I can't do it.
I mean, I haven't drinking.
I don't like any of it.
But coffee is nowhere near as powerful, as powerful as any energy drink. So honestly, it's easy to sleep on it. I can drink a full cup and go to bed still.
I don't know. I had a small. I was up in New York and they got me a medium cold brew, and it was 240 milligrams of caffeine. In a medium
cold brew's a lot of caffeine.
Tastes so good though.
I've been getting like 5 shots of espresso on ice. Just
Guys,
straight.
You need to chill.
And you say it doesn't have as much potency as an energy drink?
When I die young, bury me in satin. Lay me down in a village
No.
of roses. All right. 1, 2, Simon. I will do for recap tonight.
Literally thinking, God, I don't remember. Hang on, let me see if I even took notes.
I'll be honest, I did not finish my notes.
I don't even think I took notes last time. What's today's date? Yeah, last time I took notes was on the 3rd. What did we do last time? I don't even remember. Was that
Family Day?
Oh yeah, okay. Thanks for the jog. Yeah, it was Family Day. We all got to meet assets of each other's families at the bar. I think there was some more progress on the political campaigns going on with Tony and Kokomi, and that's all I remember.
That's right. We met. What's his name? Xanthar. He's running against Tony.
Oh. Yeah, I don't.
The Fire Ganassi.
Also, some of us had weird dreams.
Oh yeah, but not of the cultist variety, right? Just of like the
anxiety variety.
Yeah.
Danny got yelled at by her grandpa.
I did.
What did you get yelled
I
at
still
for?
don't understand why. I'm not living up to my potential with whatever the hell that means.
Not
Dang.
using the force.
It really is college, huh?
Force loop.
Last we left off, you all were crowded around the Fire Jolt Cafe. You had Mordecai's parents there. You had Prince Zato and Dumont.
We're getting Zato drunk, that's right.
You had Tony and Tony's uncle Ezekiel. As well as you had... shit, Chris, remind me of your guy's character's name again.
Theo and Uncle Rami.
Theo and Uncle Rami, that's correct. We also had Kokomi's brother, the famous actor.
That's right.
It's Japanese, but I don't remember his name either.
Tenshi.
Tenshi, that's right. Chris, I should have made you do the recap tonight.
I actually took
What
notes.
is it
Yeah,
again?
that would have been nice.
And who?
The one time I didn't take notes.
Tenshi is Kokomi's famous
Tenshi.
actor brother. Yes.
I thought you said Ken. I just finished Dan to Dan, so I was like, oh, is that alluding to that?
Maybe we'll see. If
I
you
hear
see
that
ghosts.
show's good.
Dan to Dan's really good.
The Dan to Danny Phantom.
Nice.
Oh, Dan to Dan. There's no one named Dan in it.
You guys were all crowded around the Fire Jolt Cafe, getting your orders of coffee in. You guys also did meet the running mate for that was also running in Prismari, Xander, who Tony had a real good interaction with. Yeah.
Pure evil.
Pure evil.
Hey!
He tried to pet Josie as a raccoon as well. So, we are going to say that you guys find yourselves... we're going to skip ahead just a little bit. Unless there's something else you guys would like to do at the Fire Jolt Cafe. Perfect. We are going to start actually with... it's going to be the final concert and the festival at the end of the week. So what I'd like for each of you to do, and maybe I'll give you guys a couple of minutes to think, is I want you to think about how the next day and a half with your families have gone. And I want you to tell me what it is that you guys did and experienced. But here's the catch. I need everyone to roll for me, if they would, a straight charisma check.
Shoot, where am I?
That's a question I didn't even think I'd ever hear.
Where are my dice?
Yeah,
Oh, from Danny, too.
from someone who collects dice.
Okay, I have been living out of my suitcase for like 3 weeks, okay?
Do you bring all of your dice with you though?
I did because I forgot. I wasn't sure if we were going to play this week, so I just have them all in a bag, and I threw the bag in here. But I can't
fair.
remember where I put the bag.
So I'll tell you, if you got a 10 or higher, you're going to have a positive experience with your family, however you guys determine that. If you have a 10 or below, so pretty much an 11 or higher, or if you have a 10 or less, you're going to have a negative experience with your family this week. That experience doesn't have to be like traumatic. It just could be like, my parents embarrassed me in this way or whatever, right? But just give me a straight charisma check.
I got an 11.
Cool. Positive.
I got a 15.
Positive with Dumont.
I got a 19.
Positive with Zato.
I got a 6.
Negative experience with Boomy, however that's going to be.
17.
Positive experience with Uncle Ezekiel. And then when Ian gets a second, he'll roll his. Or I'll roll for him, or however we want to do that. So I'll give you a few minutes. Think about what that experience is going to be, and then I will add on to it if I feel so inspired. And when you're ready, let me know, and I'll go around. Zato, go ahead and roll for me an investigation check as well, but use Dumont stats. Raylo, yeah.
Wait, I don't have Dumont stats.
Oh, okay. Well, I'm going to say he's going to have a +4 for investigation.
Okay.
He was a rogue, right? So that makes sense.
Yeah. Yeah, I believe he's an arcane trickster, so his intelligence would be high too. Another 15.
This week, you can also tell me your experience, but one of the things that I'm sure that you've asked him to do is to try and figure out where that book that Zato had on.
That's what I was going to say. On
there was trying to do. I'm going to say he has figured out that Zato keeps it on his person at all times. It is a very important thing for him. And so you two are going to have to figure out a way to try and get that away from him if you so choose.
Working on getting them plastered.
There you go. All right. Does anybody have an experience they're ready to share with their parents this week? Or family?
I think so. More kindness, parents. I think we went on a tour of the campuses. I showed them all where I take my classes, all my extracurriculars, including the little cabin in the cave I found last year.
Nice.
And then on top of that, I think I'm having them teach me how to forge certain documents, including ballots. I think I want to forge the ballots, but make them actually, when you sign on the paper, you sign your soul away, and I want to sneak them into the voting booths.
Okay. Give me a performance check to see how well you've done so far at mastering this this craft that your parents are teaching you.
Sure. 1 second. I don't even remember what my performance is. Oh, good. I got a 17.
You're getting there. You're mastering it. Because it's such a heavy price to say, I'm going to say that you're going to have to pass an event. You're going to have to eventually get to a DC 22 in order to accomplish the ability to steal someone's soul off a ballot.
I understand.
But you're making good progress.
Well, I can't just trick them to sign on the dotted line.
You can, in a theory, but it's got to look legit.
I see.
All right. Who else has an experience they want to share? I'm going to move this just as the main camera, because why not? What have you and Zato been doing this week?
My goal is just to try to get him to drop his guard and see anything else I can learn about him and like his goals in life, and maybe try to take that ring off his finger at some point.
Give me a charisma check to see how, and you describe for me like what your tactic is with this charisma check. Are you trying to seduce him? Are you trying to get him drunk and convince him to do that? Are you trying to deceive? Like, I'll give you either persuasion or performance. How are you going to get him to let his guard down?
I do think getting him drunk is part of it. And I do think it's gonna be definitely more the seducing type of thing. Yes.
All right. Describe in detail how you seduce.
No.
Check, chickens. We'll see if that's better on stream. I'm getting a lot more signal now on my mic.
What am I rolling? You said
persuasion
or
give me a charisma check. Here's what I need.
Okay.
He's gonna make a Constitution saving throw right now to see if he's drunk. That will give you advantage or disadvantage on your next roll. Does that make sense? I think
Gotcha.
mechanically that should work.
Perfect. I already rolled 1, so let me know if I need to roll it again.
He got a 5. He is plastered. So you're going to have advantage on this roll.
Great.
And describe for me again, sorry, how you are.
I rolled better the first time. I'm basically just trying to do the drunken, flirty, like, oh my god, let me show you around where I live type thing. And I want to get him drunk, and I want to get him to lower his guard down and ask him kind of questions and see if I can get that ring off his finger and be able to read his mind a little bit.
Okay.
So I rolled. You said this is persuasion?
Yes.
Or just flat charisma? Persuasion? Okay, with that, it's a 21.
Okay. What are you trying to ask him? What's the first question? I'll give you 3 questions you can ask him. Each one is going to have to be a persuasion check unless you get the ring off.
First one is how he's feeling about his upcoming duties as king, like if he feels he's ready or not.
My love, I was born ready to lead. It was always my destiny, even if fate had to be guided there.
Interesting. What do you mean by guided?
Sometimes the trajectory of life takes unusual turns. Influence is key. They say luck is just opportunity meeting preparation, and I was very prepared for the opportunity.
Interesting. Am I able to do some sort of check if I'm able to get the ring off or not?
Yeah. Either are you going to force it off or try and convince him to take it off?
I think
one is a sleight of hand. The other is a persuasion.
Oh, I have such higher persuasion. But I don't want him to notice. Okay, I'm just going to try sleight of hand.
Okay, go ahead and make a sleight of hand check.
Okay. I have so many student die, which I don't even need because I got a 17, but you know what? Screw it. I am going to use 1 just to make it an even 20, dirty 20.
He has a 16 for his perception, so you are able to slip the ring off.
And for now, I will pocket it, and I'll probably drop it later and try to convince him that he just dropped it. And I would love to cast Detect Thoughts now.
Okay. Are you going to probe his mind or just look at surface thoughts?
For now, just surface thoughts.
Okay, you have 2 more questions you could ask.
Are you excited about our new military arrangement that we have coming up for our kingdoms?
It will do wonders to unify our nation. Why are you concerning yourself with such matters?
Well, I mean, you acted like you wanted my input. Did you not want me to be well informed before you got my input on these things?
I do. Just leading the military is such a requires study. His thoughts are something to the effect of, why is she even concerning herself with this? She's never going to make any military calls.
Great. And my last question would be, I would like to have at some point shown him around the star, and I would have, I think, shown him the article I did on the the Eldritch Bomb. And so then I would like to ask, so darling, so I know I showed you what I showed the world about the Eldritch Bomb, but I was curious, do you want to know more about what actually we found with the Eldritch Bomb?
I would love to know more. His surface thoughts are, I wonder what she knows.
And I would like to fill him in just a little bit on that we think it's connected to some cult that was hunting the campus, and it's the same one that attacked us. Like, isn't that wild? I wonder what this cult is after.
You are so brave to have faced that all on your own. You and your compatriots are very formidable. Your kingdoms will be blessed to have such a battle-proven queen. His surface-level thoughts are that of, so that's what happened that day.
I would like to try to probe deeper and see what else, if he knows anything else about the cult.
Okay, I'm going to need you to make a insight check. Opposed against his mind.
I rolled a nat 20.
He is fully aware that you are doing this.
That's fine.
He rolled an 11. As you probe into his mind deeper, you begin to see visions of that same hallway that was described in Tony and Mordecai's visit to the cult temple. You see more visions, this time of a red chalice and cup. And the last vision or image that you're able to see before his mind shuts you out is the picture of a very almost demonic face of red with fangs and sharp talons as it stares into, the picture that you're seeing and laughs. He pushes back on you physically. Not like trying to hurt you, but in like you've just shocked his whole system. How dare you! What on earth are you doing?
Just trying to get to know more about my future husband.
He reaches down for the ring. What have you done? Answer me!
Could you blame me? Clearly, I could not trust you.
And this is how you build trust.
I tried. I offered. You're the one hiding things from me.
You foolish. He takes a minute to eat his words. There is much you do not know, Cordelia. And if you'd like to know how the sausage is made, then you may ask. But to force yourself into my mind is absolutely unacceptable. There will be consequences for this. And as he says that, he leaves. He heads back to what you believe to be your shared quarters. Tony, what have you been up to this week?
Tony had a great week with Ezekiel. Ezekiel brought a box full of business cards.
Nice.
That are all black with black lettering. And they only say the letters CFE on them. And it's our jobs to distribute these as like honorary cards for anybody who is willing to vote for Tony in the election. And it's great. We're getting lots of numbers of
Give me a
people saying that
performance
they want to vote.
check for me.
7. Oh wait. I have to add my bonus to it. I have a pretty 13.
You guys pass out 1,300 cards. You guys did pretty good. Distribute them across campus. Theo, what have you and your uncle been up to this week?
Uncle Rami was coaching me to help make sure we were ready for the Mage Ball tournament, and he made me do up downs until I threw up.
Aw, come on, kid. You could take more than that. Only 600 more, and then you're going to be in tip-top shape.
Jesus. Uncle, I didn't know you coached the Pee-wee kids this hard.
Oh, yeah. Their mamas come and scream at me, and I say, shut up, and do 50 more. Never say shut up to the women. I say shut up to the crying children, mind you.
You know what? That's fair. I was a little shocked at your candor there.
Oh, yeah, you know, sometimes the naughty words slip out, but it's all for their character. Builds them tough. All right, now shut up. Keep doing 20 more.
Yes, coach.
Fantastic. You are going to take 1 point of exhaustion since you are so tired this week.
Oh, yay.
Fantastic. Ian, are you there?
I'm here. Sorry, my phone is like tripping out.
You're okay. Did you roll for me a charisma check to see how your week was going to go? What number did you get?
So I don't have my character sheet, so I don't know my modifiers, but I rolled a 4, so I think my charisma modifier is maybe like a 5.
So that's still a 9. So you're still going to have a negative experience this week. So do you know what your negative experience with Tenchi is going to be?
I don't have anything like specific, but like definitely like people swarming him for autographs, and then me being like grouped into that and being like maybe low key, not like trampled, but like
they're constantly asking you to hold the photo. They're constantly asking you to.
Yeah. They're like, take the photo, or they're like, oh my gosh, let's all get a picture together with the family, and I'm like, I want to die. I don't want to be here.
My God, is this your assistant?
Exactly. It
Why
is
can't I see the video?
very hard. It's very hard because Tenchi is so famous that you guys are constantly being bombarded. And rather than it bringing you like maybe the desired attention that you're hoping for, it definitely feels like a negative experience. So with that...
Yeah, I'm definitely exhausted from this bullshit.
We find ourselves at the final festival. It is an introduction.
I have something too.
Oh, yes, Raylo, sorry, what do you want to do?
I'd say...
How did your week go with Dumont?
I'd say it went great. We caught up on a lot of things. Dumont and I always get each other's sense of humor. And then I think what I really wanted to do the most is take him and show him both that abandoned library that got ransacked with the symbol of the Phoenix. And then if I could, both of us try to sneak into that dungeon where the scrying mirrors were, and I'm just gonna kind of walk him through everything we found, all the evidence, how I found my mother. Just describe all the events that happened, and see what his input was. I think I'd start with the library and the symbol, like of the phoenix, and ask him if he's ever heard of the riddle on the box.
You're asking Dumont this question?
Heard of Hermes? Yeah.
I've not heard of this riddle before, but I do know that the bird of Hermes is the phoenix. So it's possible that has something to do with it. You say this is on a box for the Philosopher's Stone?
Yeah, this exact one.
These are hard to come by. Where is it now?
That's complicated. All I know is that it's safe.
Hold on one second.
I'm not exactly sure.
Macy?
You guys hear me?
Macy? Sorry, hold on. Didn't mean to. I think she needs to go outside to go pee. So let me go let her outside really fast. Otherwise, I will have to clean up pee later today, and I do not want to do that. I apologize. I will be right back. But I will answer your question. Just keep that in mind. I did not mean to mess up your roleplay. I apologize greatly.
Okay.
Talk amongst yourselves. Metagame, if that's so desires.
By myself.
How y'all been?
Howdy.
Anyone have any fun Thanksgiving stories to share?
I passed out for like a 5-hour nap. That's what I
Nice. Nice.
So wicked.
Was it any good? I've heard mixed things about it.
It was so good. I actually was going in expecting to kind of be like, about it, but I will admit I cried a lot.
All right.
I heard it was fantastic.
It was so good.
Yeah.
Yeah, I saw it last week too. I really enjoyed it.
Gotta watch it. I don't go to the theater much, but I don't want to see it.
Also, so I'm in LA. Okay. And me and my friend Adrian went to Little Tokyo and checked out all the one figurines we got.
You're breaking up.
Hello?
Hello.
There we go.
How do I flip? I was just unboxing all of them.
Oh, wow.
Oh, nice.
Cute.
That's sick. Ian, your dog is hotboxing me right now. It sucks. Ugh.
Yeah, I don't like that either.
Where is he? Is he
He's in my room. Yeah.
Is that his paw?
No, he's on the floor here.
Hanging out?
Nah, he's on the floor.
Okay.
I don't want him on my bed. He makes too much of a mess.
Dude. Oh, he can't hear me.
Hang on one second.
Julie! Puppy boy!
That scared me.
The kid was good, and then
No reaction.
Whatever, dog.
All right.
It was not very effective, Ian.
Sorry, Dakin. Where were we at?
Okay. So we're in the library, and I kind of ran him through everything with the box and the riddle.
Yes.
And just getting his input on that, and the cultists, and everything that kind of we've been through.
I don't know. But I find it a little odd that you've got a box that's hard to find. You've got a riddle that deals with the phoenix. And then you have a cousin who comes from the House of the Phoenix.
Yeah.
Although no, it just seems weirdly coincidental. Also, why is one of the rarest artifacts in all the land inside of a doll in some house on a college campus?
That's what I've been asking. And it really, honestly, was not that hard to retrieve either.
It's just all sorts of peculiar to me. If something's easy to get, typically means it's either not valuable or that the lock is so powerful that nobody's worried about if you have it or not, because you won't ever be able to open it.
Then, when I showed you that same sigil, you said something about it being familiar on the book he's carrying, too.
Yeah, it's a peculiar now, isn't it, too? I can't believe that cocksucker's got his knobby all twisted up in a book about the coat.
I know he's involved in this. Just don't know exactly how or why.
I'm not sure either, but whatever it is, he's probably up to no good.
Of course he's up to no good.
How are you and Cordelia holding up?
It's weird.
Yeah. I mean, she's...
Every time I try talk about it, for one thing, I'm compelled to change the subject. Not just by her, but, you know. And so it's like dancing around the conversation and trying to...
Does she know? Does she know what happened to you? About your re-education?
Shh, don't say that word. Don't say that word. I know we're alone, but got ears and eyes everywhere.
Yeah, that cocksucker's hanging around. I'll bite his dick off myself! All you hear echoing up to the halls of the library are bite his dick off myself.
I'm trying. I'm trying to break this damn thing.
Let me see your arm.
I'm gonna unwrap it up to the shoulder.
The curse is spreading. We need to find a solution.
I tried to talk to Josie about it, and I didn't like it very much. But at the same time, I've been able to make some breakthroughs by using it when I cast certain spells, using it as a weapon. I just don't know how to keep it like that, off permanently. As soon as the spell's over, it shifts back exactly how it was.
I'll see if I can keep digging things up in the library. Maybe I can go pay a homage to Castle, see if they've got anything there. Though I imagine it's not going to be on the shelf with next to the cooking books.
Being desperate. I even prayed to the bloody mother of ravens the other day.
Did you now?
Yeah.
How'd that go?
Felt something. You know? It was just my imagination.
I wouldn't put your stock on imagination, love. The gods are always watching. Your mother was a devout follower of the Queen of Ravens. I don't think that she'd abandon her son either. And with that, we're going to jump ahead to the festival. Danny, I didn't hear any of what you just said.
I know.
Oh, she's just.
I'm ranting.
Girls chat is popping off right now. All right. We are going to skip ahead.
I'm sorry. Where's Megan?
She found out that she had an assignment due tonight.
Oh, gotcha.
So she's going to finish her paper and then come join us.
Classic homework. It always creeps up on you like that.
Well, it's hard because, she has all of her assignments auto-populate into her calendar. But because she's on New York time right now, it auto-populates to New York's time. It doesn't auto-populate to Arizona time. So even though the assignment was put on her calendar technically at, let's say, 4 p.m. Arizona time, it won't show up on her calendar until 6 p.m. Arizona time because it's 4 p.m. or however it works. She's not getting the notifications because the Google Calendar has now shifted everything to it being New York time as opposed to remaining Arizona time. It's like a whole thing. But
I see. That sucks.
Yeah. So she's finishing that. Fortunately for her, it still is due at 12 p.m. Arizona time, which is 2 a.m. 2 a.m. New York time. So she's got time. Time is a weird thing. That's a philosophical large question.
Watch it tick by until the pendulum swing.
LOL.
I was about to say singing the. Yeah, I was about to sing the "Don't Hug Me, I'm Scared" time song that I know practically.
Oh my God, Ian.
That's exactly what Simon was doing.
Video terrifies me.
No, I was singing. Wait, what? No, I was singing Linkin Park.
Oh, LOL. Isn't that the same phrasing though? No, you're not. You're right. You're correct. That was
Time is
Linkin
valuable
Park.
thing. Watch it tick by while the pendulum swings.
Watch it count down to the end of the day.
Head.
The clock ticks away. It's so unreal.
There you go.
Nice.
R.I.P. Chester. All right.
Oh.
So we find ourselves at the festival. You guys all are, we'll say, sitting near each other. So, who wants to perform? So here's the list of all the things that are going to happen in the festival. There's going to be the first opening debate for Scholar Council elections. There's also going to be the introduction of the other members of the other schools that will competing in the Mage Ball tournament. There will be a performance by the Drama Society. There will be a performance by the band department and choir department. And then there's also going to be, a performance by a special guest.
Oh, nice.
Oh.
So, you guys, there's individual performances and group performances. If you would like to perform, let me know. I'm going to assume, Tony, you are going to give your opening speech, your campaign speech tonight. I don't know. We could start with that if you want, but I wasn't necessarily going to make you do that off the...
Yeah, is there an audience and a stage?
Yes.
Kokomi and I are gonna...
Perfect.
We gotta get ready.
Are the parents still here?
Yes.
Or did they leave? So
I need Cordelia to make a perception check, though.
So far, I'm rolling so good. Let's keep it that way. That is 21.
Prince Zato is gone. And you also notice Dumont is gone.
you would have said something to me, though, right?
It is strange to you that he is not here.
Well, now I'm worried.
I feel bad now.
Don't worry, Raylo. I got 2 parents. You can borrow one of them.
Hold on. He didn't leave a message. He didn't say anything. Just disappeared.
There is no note.
I don't have sending. I don't have. I'm gonna use Find Familiar real quick. Like, go off somewhere.
Okay.
I'm gonna send Voldu into the air, like heading towards. Like we're on a different plane, aren't we?
Give me a perception check, anyways, just to see.
Yeah, I'm gonna have them like scour the entire area first. Look for our carriages too.
You could do investigation if you would prefer to.
Or look for Shadow Masters. What am I making?
Either investigation or perception.
Oh, so I rolled pretty high. 15 plus 7. 22.
You see that heading to the temporal portal is a carriage being drawn by shadow mastiffs, and inside is Dumont and Prince Zato.
Yeah, Voldu's gonna fly in closer and see his state. Like, what does Dumont look like? Is he good?
He is in some pretty rough shape. He has definitely been beaten a little. You can see too. You can't really hear what they're saying, but you feel like, based off of your own knowledge of the prince, this was him taking out his aggression. What did you say?
I'm gonna kill that motherfucker. I say this to myself. No.
Rock, gonna kill that motherfucker.
No. Voldu does not have a sliced tongue.
Oh, just kidding. I'm just kidding. All right. With that, you guys head to the festival. You see that first up is a familiar face. It is Quintilius.
No.
He comes out and he is going to perform a monologue.
Oh God, I'm not ready.
He rolls a nat 20.
Okay, sure.
I'll show you.
No, it's okay. I believe you.
It is the most amazing monologue. Even Quintilius's haters, even you, Kokobi, have to admit,
Yeah.
it was some pretty fucking good acting. Your brother Tenchi leans over to you. Oh wow, sis, that guy's really good. You know who that is?
I hate to say it, but yes.
Oh, what's this guy's name?
He might come for your career, and I wouldn't want you to be put out,
Oh, sis, I got nothing to worry about, but my agent would love to talk to him. I gotta get him his number.
Well, why don't we just listen and not do that instead?
Make a persuasion check.
How about no?
You gotta beat a 13.
Okay. Oh my God. Stay. I got a 19.
All right, I won't say anything now, but sis, he's so good.
Yeah, he is.
Oh shit. Oh my.
What's wrong, sis? You seem a little sad.
I want to hate him, but right now I'm having a hard time hating him.
Why you gotta hate?
And I'm trying to run this election, but like he's whatever he's saying, it's
Nope.
I don't know.
He comes up and he gives you a big brotherly hug. You're going to do great, sis. And he's going to cast Bless on you.
Oh, thanks, Tenchi. What does Bless do?
I believe it gives you...
1d4 on checks.
Yes. On either attack rolls or saving throws.
Okay, a D4.
Yeah, 1d4.
Okay. I'll keep
Alright.
that in me.
Up next, you guys see at the performance. Oh, she rolled pretty good too.
Vampire.
You see Kokomi and Aurora, or not Kokomi, Lorraine and Aurora take the stage. Lorraine is playing drums.
What the heck?
Ooh,
I think she played the drums.
And
nice.
they rolled a 17, so it's a pretty kick-ass song. It's probably not the best song that you've ever seen. But the subject matter is all about trash boyfriends, trash girlfriends, and why you should never trust anyone. And
Oh my god!
there's
They're
still-
so dramatic.
they
I
use
don't
art
think
from
their
pain.
relationship is healthy if they're
It's
still
called
this
Cuckoo
fixated
Cocoa
on-
Puffs.
Hey, yo.
That is what the hell? Why am I so targeted? I am so targeted.
You didn't scorn two people.
It wasn't even that bad.
I thought they were over it. They were with each other. Clearly, it's not in the past.
You definitely can tell, Ian, though, that the lyrics are more pointed at Raylo. I think they just like the alliteration of Cuckoo Cocoa Puffs. And Lorraine was like, yeah, put it in there. Like, you definitely think that was the impetus of the song. Because they're talking about, like, you know, the walks by the graveyard site. They're talking about, like, you know, going on secret. And you're like, we didn't do any of that shit. Like,
Okay, yeah, thank God. Okay. Whew.
the only
got
line
nothing.
is, you used to make me wet like the something shores. But now you just
Oh.
make
So
my
good.
tears wet or whatever. Like something in reference to water polo. Or underwater aerobics or whatever it is.
I can't breathe.
And with that, we are going to go to students. Welcome, one and all. We are so excited to have your families here tonight. We are so excited to have everyone here. We would like to introduce our festival tonight with the introductions of our Scholar Council campaigns. Up first, we are going to hear from... Hold on one second.
Excuse me.
Xantha Bowen. You see him, all red hair, come up. My fellow scholars, what an honor it is to be here today. And the crowd just cheers.
Boo.
Thank you, thank
Boo.
you. I know. Quiet down. I just want to say that I look forward to the exciting competition. We have so many wonderful candidates. Let's give a round of applause to all of the amazing candidates that are running this time around. What an amazing school we have here at Strixhaven. And everybody claps and cheers. I just want you to know that my goal is to serve you, to make this the best experience ever. Strixhaven has changed my life for the better. I used to be angry and wrathful. But since coming here and learning how to express my art, learning how to control my anger, learning to make it a source of positivity instead of negativity, Prismari College has has truly helped me see what my potential could be. And it would be an honor, no, a privilege to serve with you today. And with that, the whole crowd goes wild. You see Professor Sharpbeak. No, you go.
Anyone else feel like the school had the opposite effect on them? Just saying.
Like it made them dumber.
Or more violent.
Oh, Mr. Xantha. And a tear is dropped from Professor Sharpbeak's eyes. Up next, we have the wonderful, illustrious Toady.
All the lights are gonna shut off.
Boom.
Yeah. Okay, so I'm gonna actually. This is like out of the game. Sorry.
Yeah.
So my songs like are actual songs, but like the bardcore versions of songs, and so I'm gonna start like in the chat sending what they are, the versions, so you guys get like the full experience. But okay, yeah, let's do this. So the synchronized swimming team is like going out with Kokomi. Yo, what is up, you perfect party people? Make some noise for me, Tony Soprano, and Kokomi! Wah, 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 wah!
Woo!
That's it.
Everyone, give me a performance check. I'll say with advantage because you had Kokomi's help.
23.
Everybody loses it. They're all cheering. Well, what a spectacle that was. Wonderful. Thank you. There are other students running. I won't go through that, but all the other colleges go through. Miss Kokomi, do you have anything you would like to say? Ian, you are frozen right now. I don't know if you're aware of this. We will get his take when he returns. Everyone else is losing it. We also they introduced the other schools that are attending. Let me pull up my notes because I had other schools. You have the Arcane Brotherhood, who are dressed in like all dark black with red accents coming in. And they've got canes that they are boom. Boom, boom.
Oh my god.
You've got the College of the Unseen. And they come in with like long robes. They almost look cult-like, honestly, but they're very dark blue. But they're all chanting in like Gregorian chant as they're entering in. And then you have another team that looks like they're straight out of like a 1920s cricket league. And Theo, what was the name of your previous college?
It was Varkin Bluff University.
You see Varkin Bluff University enter in their Varkin Bluff pinstripes. Think very much like Pittsburgh Steelers Bumblebee outfits or whatever. As they're coming in black and yellow. Hey, look at this. Hey, get a load of this guy. Hey. And they all are pointing around very much like they're straight out of like a very rough Pittsburghian neighborhood. And you see another figure in face. Theo, give me a perception check with advantage.
13.
You see that the person wearing the coach's uniform is your father.
What? Dad is coaching now? He wouldn't do that when I was there.
Oh, wonderful. We so look forward to our annual Mage Ball tournament. This will be the event of the century, as whoever wins gets a prized private lesson with one of the dragons of the Strixhaven Founding University. They all cheer and clap, as well as the coveted chest of wonders. Inside you will find a very special item. Something that could aid you in your studies while you travel either here at Strixhaven or abroad at the many wonderful institutions of learning across the multiverse. With that, students, I would like to conclude our evening tonight. You all have been wonderful guests. And we'd love to thank all of the friends and family that have made their ways out tonight. Tomorrow morning, we will have trains ready to take you back to wherever you call home.
When's the tournament?
So the tournament is going to start in about a month's time. So all of the students from the other campuses are technically doing like a study abroad this semester. And the final, so there's going to be 3 rounds of playoffs. And then there's going to be 2 games that determine your standing. So there'll be 5 games total. So Silverbeak also encourages you to sign up for Mage Ball teams if you have not done so already. Each of the schools have several teams. So it's not just like one team, it's a couple of teams from each school that are being represented. But whoever wins, it's that group gets the private lesson. So there's a little bit of even inner rivalries between the different schools and colleges. So.
Okay. I've decided that for my extracurricular, I'm going to drop choir. I'm going to take Mage Ball.
Perfect.
Tyson, the athletes from the other schools, what dormitories are they, where are they sleeping?
They've all brought with them tiny huts.
Oh, so they're not on one building that could be compromised?
Bro.
I mean, they are, but not like that.
Okay. Well, we could still sabotage.
Sabotage. So, with that ends the opening Rose Stage Festival. Is there anything else you guys would like to do with your families before they leave? So with that, I'm going to say your families, it's the next morning. They have all left to their respective places, either on the train or heading back out to however they get home. And you guys all find yourselves back at the Fire Jolt Cafe. I need for Cordelia to give me a D20 roll. You want high.
I'm gonna roll like a 4. I'm calling it now. I've been rolling so well, it's finally gonna be low. Nat 20. I'm not joking. Oh my god.
You get a letter from Zato. I apologize for my outburst the other day. I had been more intoxicated than I had realized and did not have composure over myself, and that is my fault. I would kindly ask in the future that instead of probing my mind, you simply ask. That being said, your father has requested that you cease all extracurricular activities at Strixhaven and focus on your studies for the time present. I hope you will inform the Star of this by the end of the week. All the best.
Great.
Your future husband, Prince Zato.
Great. Awesome. Cool. I crumple it up and I throw it at the wall.
It's not like they're going to be keeping tabs on you, right?
Thanks, Megan.
What did Megan say?
She just messaged me. Ooh. Great. I will deal with this later. I'm not planning. I'll quit the choir, sure. I don't mind.
With that, you all find yourself at the Fire Jolt Cafe. Roll for me a d20 if you would, Simon. Evens, you work. Odds, you are off shift.
Yeah, it's a 19.
You are off shift.
Go in the bar. Yo, Raylo. You got time today to show me that library you found? I want to get to work on it.
What kind of work?
What?
What kind of work?
I don't know. Seeing what we can find in there.
Yeah, I'll show you.
All right. Cool.
Raylo is definitely preoccupied in his mind right now. And deliberately avoiding Cordelia.
Made one mistake.
Is this tension noticeable, Tyson?
I'm going to say yeah, because I think that's funnier.
Jeez, what'd you two do in class? You fight or something? I'm just prodding at this point.
No, I don't know what you mean. Everything's fine.
All right.
You don't even have to roll an insight check to know that was a lie. You see Xander walk over and enter the cafe. Tony, I just have to say, that was such an amazing performance you gave. It was truly inspiring. I wanted to get you something as a token of appreciation for you. And as a way of my offering that I wish you the best. And he hands you a stone of luck.
Nice.
Not that you need it,
Thank you, Xander.
but I think it will come in great use.
This is so kind of you. I will treasure it forever.
Not forever.
I got
Oh yes.
no, not forever. What?
Well, I would hope that you would use it. Don't let it be a tchotchke.
I don't know the meaning of the word.
Oh well, you see, a tchotchke is something that you collect, and something that you.
I'm okay. I got something for you too, Xander.
Oh really?
Yeah, I wrote you a song.
Oh, wonderful! So thoughtful, so creative. I'd love to hear a song from the amazing Tony Soprano.
Yeah, so you know exactly how I feel. That's just a taste.
It's so deep. It's so complex. It's so raw. You truly have a gift.
I know.
Well, I hope, for the both of our sakes, that we both see each other across the finish line.
I hope to never work with you.
And with that, he leaves.
Oh, great.
All right. Is there anybody else that would like to do anything? Wonderful. Give me an investigation check, Raylo, and
I do want to do something later after.
You can do it before. I'm in no rush.
No, it's something that I have to stew over. I have to brood over it a bit.
Perfect.
Investigation?
Yes.
22.
I got a 14.
Perfect. What kind of books are you looking for in this library?
I'm not necessarily looking for books. I'm trying to get the picture on what happened here, and I'm looking for signs of like the cult. Any sort of.
I'll show you I'll run through my mind and all the conversations I had with Demont. I'll show you the Phoenix sigil in the floor, and I've probably explained to you that I've scoured through this library already, and I found everything that was of value or any kind of knowledge that was of value had been ransacked.
Tyson, I guess I just wanted, for my own sake, give it a look over and see if there's anything that was missed.
Yeah. You don't see anything that was missed, but what you do notice that you find interesting is that the way that they traveled, there appears to be a sigil on the floor, like a sigil of teleportation. Like this library is connected to another place.
Can it be activated, or is it dead?
Give me an Arcana check.
That is an 18.
It is not currently active. You can see that on their way out, somebody has damaged the sigil. But if repaired, and if the other side that this is connected to is still active and available, you could travel between the two places.
In what way is it damaged? Is the sigil itself just like smudged, or?
Yes, but like more, like somebody's taken stone and chiseled away the parts of the floor that had the sigil on it.
I see. How would I go about fixing this?
You can either make an Arcana check, and depending on how high you roll, will tell me how long it will take to fix.
Okay.
Can help. I'm probably familiar with.
Yeah, you want to give him the help action? You can roll with advantage.
Yeah.
Cool. That's a 17.
It would probably take you about a week's time to repair.
You want to see? I say we repair it and see where it leads.
Yeah, here's your work.
Yeah.
I have to tell you something, Mark, real quick. You have to promise me not to reveal it to anybody.
I won't tell anyone, man.
So, I think the bird of Hermes is a phoenix, like the sigils and the paintings on the ground. I think that's what it points to. I haven't figured out the riddle at all, but I showed my butler one of the rooms that was on the box, and he saw something similar in a book that my cousin had. And my cousin's house sigil happens to be a female.
That's curious.
I don't know how it's connected, but I have a feeling it most definitely is, and I don't want the information to spread just yet. I don't know what happened.
The strings that are going together in my mind right now are Phoenix Phoenix from your cousin's family sigil was on a book that he was carrying, and you think that's related to the stone. The cult is after the stone as well. Do you think there's a connection there?
So, the sigil I showed Dumont, he wasn't 100% clear. The sigils I showed him were on the box, and Dumont used to be a spy master. His mind is pretty sharp. He said it looked like some of the sigils that were in a book he was carrying. I tried to see where he had it on his person. I tried to get him plastered, and I wasn't able to.
So we need to get a book off of your cousin's person. Or that doesn't sound too hard. There's ways to do that.
I don't know if we should attempt that just yet. I'm just making you aware of that this situation might have gotten even bigger than we had currently thought.
If Dumont himself sees the stone, or at least the box that the stone is in, do you think he'll be able to discern more from it? Or
I asked him about the riddle. He had never heard it before. He's not the most gifted in the arcane. He just has a very sharp photographic memory. I don't think he knows any more than that. I need to investigate my kingdom further. I just don't know how to go about that yet.
Well, it sounds like we probably should eventually take another trip back there. Can't hurt. I don't know what we would do, but
I can open some doors, but ever since my mother went missing, most of those doors have shut for me as well.
I can't remember. Raylo, did you confirm the people who attacked you in here, or the people who were in here before you? Were you able to confirm that they were part of the cult of the Bloodlord? Huh.
I think so.
Okay.
Right?
I mean, that makes sense.
Yes, they were wearing the robes.
Okay.
In fact, to confirm that further, you used those same robes to get into the cult.
Right.
Previously.
I see.
That's who they thought you impersonated the two kids. Does that make sense?
Yeah. Yeah. God, we need to find out more about this cult and about this stone.
We have no idea. We just know about the acolytes. Like we have no idea who's at the higher tiers of this thing. Now, yeah, my kingdom somehow involved. I don't know.
Not just yours. I believe Cordelia's also, the cult also has its hands in Cordelia's kingdom. When Meg and I went,
By kingdom.
oh, sorry, they're two different kingdoms.
They are, but one nation, just a nation.
I don't even remember the name of either of them or the conglomerate. Yeah, don't worry about it. Yeah, I believe Josie found a book with the that tied someone in Cordelia's kingdom's court to the cult. So it's pervasive
It's
everywhere.
the general.
Was the general? Okay, thank you.
Where did you guys find this?
In the general's office.
Oh.
Yeah. He left it remarkably unattended.
Easy.
Convenient.
And it was the general that was the head of Cordelia's side of the kingdoms.
Yeah. Right. So what I'm getting at here, Raylo, is that the cult has ties in both sides of your kingdom, which is not good. I don't think.
Oh, I know. I figured it was that way because the council is just a bunch of puppets working for.
They usually are. They can be manipulatable. I've been trying to get it in with their treasurer, but he's not biting. We'll see if
they were very malleable.
Yeah, you can usually pull their strings. I do want to like expedite our research on the cult. So the only lead I have right now is that like second tier leader who attacked us outside of the Eldritch Bomb factory, the cave. Last we saw, he was being hauled off by Sharpbeak into the dungeons beneath Dapperwing Manor. I still want to break him out and
I don't
coerce
know,
him.
I don't know if we need to break him out, but we should definitely talk to him.
Well, the only reason I want to break him out is because the last time we went there, we got interrupted, and I don't want to be interrupted when I'm questioning someone.
You see his fingers go up to air quotes around questioning.
That's fine. Maybe we can cast that spell.
Listen, we could probably wait until. Well, it's gonna be a month till the fest. I'd like to do this before the festival. I think. I don't know if we can convince the others to join on this, but I would like to do this ASAP.
The only issue is we have no idea what's on the other side of this output, but we still need to fix it up.
Yeah, so we could do that in the meantime. Tyson, is there, as a last check, is there no way for me to like discern where this might lead without repairing it?
I think that your insight would tell you that it probably leads to the cult headquarters that you were with too.
That's okay. That's what I kind of assumed. But that's good. That's good. Yeah, I think two things we could do. I don't know, is repair this and then go get that guy out. And I have an idea of how to get the guy out, break the guy out of prison.
And then what are we gonna do after? Kill him? Letting him run away again is a good idea.
No, I haven't been able to find the two that I let run away, and that was I'll admit that was a venture that didn't work out, but they were low level anyways, so we'll see him again, I'm sure. But don't worry, I have a place I can keep him.
Who's got a horn?
I am so sorry. This is the dog. He's just chewing.
Oh,
I thought it was Dooley for a second.
Oh, has he got a little squeaker toy?
Megan!
He has this milk bottle that, for the life of me, I didn't know how to squeaker until he got here. Because Leica cannot squeeze it hard enough for it to go, but he can.
Of course he can.
I just hear a droning horn, like a car horn in the background. Like,
I'm just gonna.
No, it's fine. It's funny. I just wanted to make sure I wasn't getting a stroke. So, Megan, do we need to catch you up on everything?
Yeah. I've only watched like maybe 20 minutes.
Any volunteers on a recap?
I've already forgotten.
Cordelia screwed up a little bit.
Cordelia's what?
Screwed up a little bit with Prince. And that caused him to angrily leave and take Dumas with him, which freaked Raylo out because Dumas left without saying goodbye. So
Also got beaten up.
yeah.
Cordelia used the time-old verbiage, fuck around and find out.
And she found out. So
Cordelia dug into his mind and his thoughts. He got super pissed.
We did have to sit through another couple of very cringe performances by Quintilius and basically the spurned exes clubs.
Crunch.
Quintilius killed it though, and even Coco was like, "Okay, damn," which was why I said Coco no in the chat.
Did they give a specific song that he sang?
He did a monologue,
no.
and her brother Tenchi was amazed by him and wants to get his agent in contact with him.
And then
The girl sang, what is it? Something for Cocoa Puffs.
Cuckoo Cocoa
for
Puffs.
Cocoa. Yeah.
Lorraine and the vampire. Can't remember her name.
Lorraine
Aurora.
plays drums now.
Aurora.
Oh, cool.
Yeah, that honestly was pretty cool. I'm not gonna lie.
Good way to get out aggression.
Yeah.
Perfect.
And then Raylo and I revisited the spooky library and found a rune down. We're gonna try and
We
repair
found
it.
a teleportation circle.
Although if you've been here for 20 minutes, you might have heard that.
I did. I caught up on that part.
Cool.
Tony announced her presidency, and Xanther gave her a stone of good luck.
I want to give my stone to someone. I don't want to keep it.
No, you don't want to. You want
Does anyone want this?
I will take it.
Does the stone of good luck only work once?
Yes.
Oh,
Or is
Yeah.
it an ongoing thing? I don't know.
I thought it was ongoing.
That's the gift
No.
I got.
Yes, that is the gift you got. You tell me what it says.
It says you gain a +1 bonus to ability checks and saving throws.
Oh.
Yeah,
It doesn't say
ongoing.
anything about usage.
All right, then it's a
Oh.
forever gift. So whoever you give it to will have perma stats.
I'll take it.
I keep forgetting to add it too.
Like, all right, Mordecai. And then maybe later you can tell me a little bit about the family business.
Oh yeah. I think we could have a great great working relationship together. Our two families.
My family loves soul vendors.
We love nefarious acts.
I don't trust this.
Great.
Not touching Miss Songsley.
So with that, we are going to end the weekend, and we are going to start another week of school. So everybody add your monies and student dice.
Devin, you and I thought the same thing.
Cordelia, you have to give up your extracurricular activities, supposedly. You can lie, or you can continue to drop them, or you can drop choir instead. Raylo is still the only one who is reporting that you are aware of. And I don't say that to, like, make it ominous. I'm just saying that, like, he didn't make any mention, or your dad, though you haven't heard from him in a while, hasn't made mention of anybody else. As far as you know and are understanding it, it is Raylo who is making the reports back. So there is a possibility that if you convince Raylo not to tell them that you've dropped the classes, or to tell them that you've dropped the classes, you could still continue with the star. It would just be behind their backs. It's up to you. I'm just telling you that's what the letter said.
Gotcha.
How much do we add for gold now? 40?
40.
For you twos.
And I only get 10?
You get 5 per week, bud.
Yeah, we're the pleb.
Fucking kill me. It's always less than I remember each time.
Ain't that how it always is, Ian?
If you have more than one job, you could get 10 a week, but...
First taxes, then benefits, then 401k.
This is stupid.
Ian's like, I didn't want to play poverty in real life.
Yeah, for real.
Could always ask your brother for money.
Mm-hmm.
You could indeed.
I'll think about it. It could be a possibility, and when I really need it, I'll stick with my. I'll be grateful for my 5 gold for right now.
Okay.
Josie will send half to her family.
Can I check the store
For
2 scrolls to help me with Mage Ball? I want a scroll to learn the spell Catapult and Magic Missiles because I got rid of it.
Magic Missile's 100.
How about Catapult? Let's start with that one.
Catapult is going to be 500 gold.
Never mind. I'll say go for Catapult.
But you can get Magic Missile.
Yeah, but I only have 140 gold because I spent it all on the Headband of Intellect. I have 150, so I'll save up for Catapult.
Okay.
I'll be the quarterback.
With that, is there anything else anyone else would like to do this week?
No, I'm good.
I kind of Tony wanted to find a professor.
Okay.
Lizette, she's like the dean of fruit for Witherbloom College,
Okay.
but not as Tony.
Who'd you want to go as?
I'm gonna go as Josie.
Okay. All right, dearies, and if you take a look here, you'll see that the pickles in the pickle pot are turning a greenish color. That seems to be all enough for class. All right, don't forget to pickle your pickles this weekend, and I will see you back on Tuesday.
Hey, teacher, professor. Hey, can I talk to you?
Sure, Miss Josie. How are you?
Good. Have you heard of this new band I've been listening to? It's like, kind of interesting. They're called the Chainmail Smokers.
Oh, okay.
No? Or what about Daft Monk?
I have heard of Daft Punk, Work
Yeah,
it, cast
yeah.
it, make it stronger.
Definitely. That's one of their best. Anyways, I was kind of wondering if I could come here after classes on some days and kind of get an extra, lesson or two.
Oh, well, yes. I think that would be an excellent way to get some extracurriculars. And, you'll have to give up, an extracurricular job that you may have in order to accommodate the extra course load. But I think we could make that work if you're willing.
Yeah. Sure. I'm sure that'll be fine.
Wonderful. Then I will see you here after class.
Okay, also in class, just another thing. If you see me, don't mention it. I'm kind of a little shy about it.
Oh, academics is never something to be shy about, but I will honor your request.
Thank you. Anyways, if you ever want to listen to someone new, I heard Justin Timberwolf has some new stuff coming out. So stay tuned.
I loved his song, How, How, How. And with that, she goes back to her work with her pickle jar. You all show up to class.
I think, like, the night before, when Cordelia comes to check in, I would like to talk to her.
All right, perfect. Cordelia, you are finished with classes and you are coming home for the evening. Raylo, you hear her coming by your hall.
Cordelia?
Yeah, what's up?
What happened that night?
I screwed up. I'm stupid. I got ahead of myself. I thought I could get him drunk, find out some information, and made him mad, and that's why I have to quit my extracurriculars. So it was stupid.
You made him mad.
Yeah, that's why he left early.
What questions did you ask him that made him mad?
Well, what really made him mad was me getting into his thoughts, but I was asking him about the cult. I may or may not have read his thought.
You know how foolish that is? Why?
Yeah, I know that now. Because I needed to know. I can't handle this many secrets in my life, and I thought maybe I could get an answer to one.
You can't do something this foolish and reckless ever again. Especially
well, I'm not
with him.
planning on it.
Don't understand everything. And I know you want to understand, but I think that this extra class will be a good addition.
How am I supposed to understand anything if no one tells me anything? How did you even know something happened on Parents' Day? I thought he just left.
Because Dumont told me.
Dumont what?
Dumont had told me he was mad.
Make an insight check. They can give me a deception check.
I also get, because I have the ring of truth telling, I get advantage against people if I think they're lying to me.
I don't think you get advantage on people. My ring of mind shielding wouldn't help with that, would it?
Nope. This is, I'm not trying to read your mind. It's just insight.
By the way, you still have that ring of mind shielding.
I do.
Yes, but she has Zato's ring of mind shielding.
I still have his?
Yes.
Oh, I thought he took it back.
I mean, mine wasn't very good. My roll wasn't very good anyway. Like, what am I doing? Deception?
Yeah.
Let's say 6. I
I
rolled
got
a
a
6.
21.
You can tell that you don't
I
think
have
Dumont.
+7 to
Yeah.
insight.
You don't think Dumont is the one who told him.
I guess I better judgment. Who told you? I didn't see Dumont before he left. I figured him and Chauncey would be going at it, in the hallways before they left, like they normally do.
He has the cantrip message. Told me he was leaving because the prince was angry.
I feel like you're always just lying to me.
Why?
Well, if that's all, I'll see you tomorrow in class.
The next day in class, you all begin to learn about different glyphs and symbols.
Oh, Tyson,
Yes.
let me interject. Before I headed out for class, I would like to put that glyph of warding on my hookah pipe.
Fantastic.
Thank you.
You all have a test at the end of the week on your glyphs of warding. So there's 3 glyphs. There's the glyphs of warding, glyphs of protection, and glyph of destruction.
Whoa.
Say it again.
There are 3 glyphs that you are studying this week. The glyph of warding, the glyph of protection, and a glyph of destruction.
Are we in this class?
You are all in this class. This is your shared class.
Boarding, protection.
Destruction.
Yeah.
So, the class is about making these. So what I'm going to have you guys do is give me 3 intelligence checks. And then you are going to decide of the 3 roles, which one is your best. Like, are you better at protection? Are you better at destruction? Are you better at warding? And then you will have an opportunity this week. The way that tests work, just as a reminder, you can either study throughout the week and you get advantage on your rolls, but you take a point of exhaustion because you had to stay up late studying. You can do an all-nighter and just study the week, the day before, and you will also get advantage on your rolls, but you will take 2 levels of exhaustion. You can wing it, which just lets you put your trust in the heart of the cards, or you can cheat, which would be sleight of hand checks to see if you can successfully cheat without getting caught. In this week, you only have to pass with 2 of the 3 glyphs. That will be your success of passing the class versus failing the test. So go ahead and make those 3 intelligence checks for me, and then you're going to decide which are your better points. If you get below a 16 on any of those rolls, those are going to be the glyphs that you will need to study this week.
Dang. I rolled so bad.
What do I got?
Ty,
Just
can
straight
you
intelligence?
go?
Oh, your character sheet? Where is it?
Mm-hmm. It's the binder on the bookshelf. It's the one with
Give me just a second and I'll find it.
middle shelf.
What do we have to roll over?
3 intelligence checks.
Over 16. And you can add student die if you need them.
I rolled 2. Oh, yeah, hold up. I rolled 2 15s and a 16, literally.
Of course you did. You have the highest intelligence score out of all of us.
But that's still 2 below 16.
Yeah, what help do the rest of us have?
Your intelligence is a +0.
Guys, I swear to God, I'm not making this up. I'm taking a photo right now. I got 18, a 19, and a 20.
Oh my god.
Jesus
Wow, where was
Christ.
that energy a few minutes ago when you were probing the mind of the?
I think she rolled pretty good.
I did roll good. It was still I was probing his mind. There was no way he was not going to know. I'm rolling so well tonight. The next time we play, I'm going to be rolling like all threes and below.
I'm sorry. I rolled 2 16s and a 17 thanks to my luck stone. Boom.
Hey.
You're doing really good this week. You won't need to take any penalty for studying.
Well, the 6 and a 10, so I used student die to push that 10 over.
I got a 12, a 7, and a 6, and I'm just gonna keep it like that. And we're just gonna study real hard. We're gonna study our little butts off.
I got an 18, a 19, and a 9, so I will also be studying.
I got an 18, a 16, and a 9, so I'll be studying.
I got a 17, a 14, and a 12, so I'm gonna use I use my student die. I use 2 student die.
Perfect.
You're gonna wing it on that 6. Fuck it.
I got a 20, a 21, and a 22.
Brag about it.
Nerd.
All right.
For once in my life. First time I've ever been called a nerd. In this game.
With that, you all are going to take the test this week. So go ahead and you are going to give me 3 rolls. If you studied this week, you get advantage on all 3 of these rolls. If you are cramming it for an all-nighter, you will get advantage, but you will take 2 points of exhaustion. And if you are winging it, go ahead and just give me 3 straight rolls. And if you are cheating, let me know.
Are we just rolling intelligence again?
Yep.
If we passed.
Then you get advantage and you don't take any points of exhaustion.
Oh, gotcha.
Sweet.
So are we just rolling to get that 1 up?
You are re-rolling again. This is like your test. So that was your studying phase. This is your testing phase. So you are re-rolling those intelligence checks. You have to get above a 16 to pass.
If we got above a 16 on the previous ones,
you get
are they good or is that?
So if you got above a 16, you on one of them, you get to roll advantage on one of those rolls. Does that make sense?
Yeah, I get you now. Okay.
And then we only have to pass 2, right?
2 of the 3, yes.
All right.
So what did everybody get for their first roll?
I got an 18.
Pass.
5.
Pass.
Gotta use the student die. You said we had to get above a what?
16. Just for shits and giggles, which one did you fail, Theo?
Go with wards or warding.
I feel like I did pretty good on the warding one because
his glyph of warding is just 2 cans tied to the string. No, but hear me out. It'll actually.
We'll all be gobstruck when it actually works.
Perfect. Megan, what did you get?
I got a 9.
Fantastic. Are you going to use any student die or are you going to take it?
I think I'm going to take it. I passed the other 2, so.
Perfect. All right. Next one. If you got 2.
Wait. Tyson,
what did you get? Yes.
So if I got lower than a 16 but studied,
then you are just making a straight roll.
Okay. Well, I got a 4.
Perfect. Okay, the next one, guys.
I got an 18 on it.
I'm using so many student die.
I got a
Oh
17
my
with a student die.
god!
I got a 17 as well.
Yeah,
Not a student die.
17.
I also rolled a 17 straight.
I got a 19.
You passed
Yeah,
that one.
16 eventually. I used so many student die.
All right, last one.
19.
I also got 19.
I got a 15.
16.
Wait, what do we need to pass? 16?
16.
18.
13.
Actually, you know what? I'm gonna put a student die on that 15. But there's no reason not to.
I got a 17 with 2 student die.
Cool. I did get a 16 on that last one.
Fantastic. So, if you passed, and I will let you guys choose which ones you were successful or unsuccessful on, you will get to add those spells to your spell book.
Cool.
Yes.
There's a glyph of warding, a glyph of fire, and a glyph of protection.
A glyph of destruction and glyph of protection. And I can send those spell cards out this week too.
Are they
Yes,
level?
Yeah,
Are those level 1 or level 2?
You can choose to cast them at 1 or 2, but you don't get any additional spell slots. You just get
Okay.
the spell. Does that make sense?
Yep.
Can you say them one more time? I'm sorry.
Warding, protection, destruction. Perfect. Well, that was all I had planned this week. So if there are more things you guys would like to do, we can keep going for probably about another 20 minutes, or we can call it a night here. Up to you.
Can I ask about the letter? I don't know if you had anything or if you want to send it to me.
I will send you a private message with that. Unless you want the other people to know what's in the letter.
It doesn't matter. I don't think it'll. It's not gonna
matter.
It is a letter from your sibling. I think Rowan was their name.
Ro, yeah.
Ro. And they talk about how they love and appreciate you so much. And about how they feel bad they couldn't make it out to Family Day. But said that they are saving up money to come and visit you at the end of the semester.
Very sweet. Okay. Thank you.
I'm picturing a sturgeon, like Sturgeon Row.
Her sibling is a fish, yes.
Yes.
Perfect. Anything else anybody else would like to do this week? All right.
No?
With that, then, I think we're going to call it a night.
All right.
Perfect.
For me.
Wait, so I found glyph of warding. Is there a glyph of destruction, or is it all under the same spell?
No, it should be. I'll send it out.
Okay.
Next week, we might be a little late. I have West Valley Symphony again this weekend.
I won't be able to play next week. It's birthday weekend, and we'll be in Atlanta doing stuff.
Nice.
I probably won't either. I've got my end of year. I got some work shit going on.
Then why don't we just plan on... Oh, what?
I have finals, so
Okay.
probably not either.
Then why don't we just plan on playing again on the 15th?
That works perfect for me.
Jason, do you and I work that day?
We do, but the event should be over before 6:30.
Cool.
It was over before 6:30 last time, so... All right.
Yeah, I can do the 15th. I'll be in Oklahoma.
Sweet. We will plan on that then. All right. Thank you, guys. I will see you all later. Oh, look at him.
Yeah.
Aww.
Oh, wait, hold on.
Dooley.
Wait. It's slow. Oh, my son! That's my boy!
He's not Robert Pattinson and he's not dead. Don't say it like that.
Yeah, I was going to say...
That's my boy.
I miss it as if it had happened.
My only critique of Puffs, the play, was that when Cedric dies in the play, nobody shouts "my boy."
Oh, that's like one of the most iconic moments. Like
I were to direct that show
like,
again,
you feel it, like,
somebody's screaming.
it's
Well,
so
I never did
bad.
it again, but if I were to ever direct that show, so I'm adding that line. I don't care what guff I choose. Like that is so iconic. Somebody needs to shout my boy.
Like in the audience? Like in the audience or what?
Wherever. There's a character named Jay Fit who like doesn't socially get it all the time. Jay Finch, and so I think it'd be funny if he said it like my boy, like doesn't get that he's dead, but it just needs to happen. That's like the most iconic moment of that whole movie. It's when his dad freaks the fuck out. So
Was his dad Gary Oldman?
Is it Gary Oldman? No, Gary
I don't
Oldman
think so.
played.
No, he was
played
Sirius.
Sirius Black.
Sirius. Never mind.
Yeah.
He's also the best Dracula to ever hit the screen.
I'm really excited for Nosferatu.
Oh, me
Dude,
too.
company I follow on Instagram is doing pressing for their soundtrack for that movie. It's already sold out, and the movie hasn't even released.
Dang.
It looks good though.
It does. It really freaking does.
You got William Dafoe playing Van Helsing too.
Ooh.
It's gonna be good. It's gonna be
The
good.
Defoe part. I still gotta watch the movie with him and Robert Pattinson. What is it? The Lighthouse.
Oh, it's weird. I need to rewatch
I
it.
haven't seen
don't
it yet.
remember it.
It's
But it's
fun,
weird.
but it's highbrow. It thinks it says a lot, and it doesn't.
It was one of those movies that I requested that we like turn on the subtitles because I was like, this movie's gonna be weird, and they're like, no subtitles, and then we watched it, and then like 30% we were in the movie, and they're like, oh man, I can't understand anything they're saying, and I'm like, this is why I wanted subtitles, like at least like understand.
Is it
So I
as
think
weird
it's
as
all-
Mother?
I haven't seen Mother, but Mother I
No,
feel like
what's the
is more
one that you
gory.
watched that was like the whole like biblical thing with Jennifer Lawrence?
What?
That's Mother.
Oh, is it Mother?
Yeah. I just watched The Substance last night. Holy fuck. It's crazy and it's so gory. Well, I don't know, it's like it was a lot. But at the end it's like kind of campy. At one point there's just like blood spraying everywhere over like an entire auditorium. Like it's insane and it's like kind of funny, but like some parts I like had to close my eyes. It was so gross.
Alright, guys. Peace out.
Yeah, I got
Good
the
night.
Good night,
On that
guys.
note,
Later.
Good night.